And I am saying hello to everyone. This is Reverend Jerry Hobby. We're coming to you live today, and we are celebrating in a most wonderful way. And I am saying hello to everyone. This is Reverend Jerry Hobby. We're coming. There we are. I'm so happy to be with you. And we've addressed the echoes in the room. But I'm going to invite you to sit with us today. This is my first day integrating back into the flow of things after a wonderful whirlwind weekend of great and wonderful things in the world. I invite you to help us in terms of warming the field of life today by simply being with us in silence and spiritual practice and hearing sacred readings and engaging with intention. So I invite you to just simply breathe right now, wherever you're at in the world. Drop into the heart space.
Did you eat your food?
And as you drop into the heart space, I invite you to simply just fall into the silence for a moment. Our reading this morning comes from 365, Science of Mind, a Year of Daily Wisdom, from Ernest Holmes. Today's reading is entitled, I Feast on the Idea of Abundance. The one spirit manifests itself in and through all, including me. I accept with positive certainty that the spirit within me goes before me and prepares my way, making perfect, plain, straight, easy, and happy the pathway of my experience. There is nothing in me that can obstruct the divine circuit of life, of love, of beauty and truth. My word dissolves every negative thought or impulse that would throw a shadow of belief or across the threshold of my expectation. Today, I have faith that my soul shall not return unto me void. I surrender myself completely to this faith. My prayer then is of one of affirmation and acceptance. I lift my cup of acceptance, knowing that the divine outpouring will fill it to the brim. I identify myself with abundance and success. I identify myself with the living spirit, with all the power, all the presence, and all the life there is. Realizing that all action starts in and is a result of consciousness, I prepare my mind to receive the best that life has to offer. I see through all physical and mental obstructions of the one perfect presence within me. I see through all apparent contradictions to the one perfect being in every person. I see through all confusion to the one divine presence at the center of everything. I fast from ideas of lack and feast on the idea of abundance. I'm inviting you to breathe those words in right now and to sit with those words, to embody the ideas, to allow for the healing presence to expand itself. Our reading today comes from 365, Science of Mind, a Year of Daily Wisdom from Ernest Holmes. Today's reading is entitled, I Feast on the Idea of Abundance. The one Spirit manifests itself in and through all, including me. I accept with positive certainty that the Spirit within me goes before me and prepares my way, making perfect, plain, straight, easy, and happy the pathway of my experience. There is nothing in me that can obstruct divine circuits of life, of love, of beauty, and truth. My word dissolves every negative thought or impulse that would throw a shadow of unbelief through the threshold of my expectation. Today, I have faith that my word shall not return to me void. I surrender myself completely to this faith. My prayer then is one of affirmation and acceptance. I lift my cup of acceptance, knowing that the divine outpouring will fill it to the brim. I identify myself with abundance and success. I identify myself with the living spirit, with all the power, all the presence, and all the life there is. I'm inviting you now to just join me with our final verses. Please unmute yourself if you're here in our virtual space. And for those that are part of our social platform, I'm going to invite you to repeat after me. We get to add to the vibration of this planet through the spoken word of truth collectively. So let us begin. Realizing that all action starts in
Realizing that all actions start in
and is a result of consciousness.
and is the result of
consciousness.
I prepare my mind to receive the best that life has to offer.
I prepare my
Prepare
mind
to
to
receive
receive the best that life has to offer.
I see through all physical and mental obstructions
I see through all
physical and mental obstructions
to the one perfect presence within me.
to the
one perfect presence
within
within me.
I see through all apparent contradictions
I see
See
through
through
all
all apparent contradictions
to the one perfect being in every person.
to
to
the
the
one
one perfect
being
being in
every person.
I see through all confusion
I see through all
All
confusion
confusion
to the one divine presence at the center of everything.
to the one divine
presence at the
at the center
center of
of everything.
everything.
I fast from all ideas of lack
I fast from all ideas
He
of
is of lack
and feast on the idea of abundance.
and
and
feast
feast on the
on the
idea
idea of
of
abundance.
And I invite you to breathe those words in right now. And I hear the words, and I go before to prepare a table, a wonderful feast in the presence of thine enemies, knowing that there are no obstructions in this moment, and that there is a transformation unfolding, and where there appears to be any sense of discord or dis-ease in this moment, I acknowledge the power of the infinite, knowing that that infinite presence rises, strengthens itself, reveals itself, and expresses itself beyond that which we cannot even imagine. So, in this space of sacred love, in this space of sacred peace, I simply give thanks for the blessing of this day. I give thanks knowing that perfect love casts out any sense of fear, any sense of lack and limitation. And I give thanks knowing that the consciousness of the great presence, the divine life, that one and only power that has always existed and always will, thrives right here, right now, in the midst of our being. And as it thrives and rises, there is the dissipation of the outer chatter of separation, the uncomfortable, fearful essence of life simply dissipates into its native nothingness. And I know that divine grace rises, it fulfills itself, and we are abundantly blessed that there is more than enough of the infinite growing and expressing itself right now. And I take this moment to acknowledge it in every pocket of life, in everything that I've ever heard, and those concerns. I know grace and goodness. Yea, though I walk through the valley of death, I shall not feel any evil, for I know that this is simply native nothingness dissipating, and there is a grand rising. And that grand rising is a plethora of newness. It is a refresh. It is goodness, expanding and growing from every point of view. And I know that we thrive. We thrive in our greatness. And I'm giving thanks for that truth unfolding right here, right now, for everyone, everything, people all over the world. We're a tipping point of good today. So grateful. We let it be, and we affirm. And so it is. And now,
It is. Now it is. Amen.
amen.
Amen. Amen.
Share. I am opening my eyes. I am looking into your eyes, and I'm thanking you for being a blessing in the world. Just by our doing this work, where there was darkness, there was the rise of light. And this is the light that I'm acknowledging everywhere, and that includes your life today. Have a blessed day. Namaste.
Namaste.
Happy Wednesday Eve.
Happy Wednesday Eve.